Let's start with a basic breakfast pancake, fluffy blueberry pancakes. And it all starts with the dry ingredients. I sift my dry ingredients together, starting with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I add just a little bit of sugar, only a 1/4 cup. Really, the sweetness in breakfast pancakes comes from what you put on top. Let's talk maple syrup. 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and just a pinch of salt. I'll just sift this all together. And the next step is to mix your wet ingredients. I do love using buttermilk in my pancakes, 1 3/4 cup. It reacts with your leavening ingredients to make them nice and fluffy, and it adds a beautiful flavor. If you don't have buttermilk, don't worry, you can still make your pancakes for breakfast. Just take the same measurement of milk, add a 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice, and that will accomplish the same thing. Just give it a quick stir before you add your other ingredients. A 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 2 eggs, and when I'm making blueberry pancakes, I like to put in a little lemon zest. One of the things that's great about a fluffy pancake recipe like this is you have minimal dishes. So to start your morning off right, you just make a cup of coffee, start making pancakes, and they're done before you know it. When you're mixing your wet ingredients into your dry, it's important not to overmix. Don't use electric beaters or a mixer. Just whisk it by hand. And you do actually want to see a few lumps. That way you know you'll have tender, fluffy, light pancakes. There, and that's exactly what I mean. It's generally smooth, but you can actually see a few lumps. I've got a nonstick pan that I'm preheating just above medium. Now, as a general rule, the first pancake you make is kind of your test pancake. Got to figure out the right temperature for the pan. But I always consider that first pancake the chef's privilege. It has no calories, and you simply make it disappear by eating it. Even though I'm using a nonstick pan, I like to grease the pan lightly with butter. More for the flavor and the nice even browning you get. Drop a ladle full of batter. I think I can fit 3 pancakes into this pan. And this is the point where I add my fresh blueberries. I drop them in the top of the pancake. That way, I can evenly distribute them, and everybody gets the same amount of blueberries in their pancake. Because if you were to stir them into the batter, some would float to the top, some would sink to the bottom, and you could end up with a pancake with 1 blueberry, a pancake with 12 blueberries. Well, that's not fair. And if blueberry pancakes aren't your thing, you could do this same step with chocolate chips, with sliced banana, with raspberries, whatever you choose. I find when I cook pancakes that they cook about 3 to 4 minutes on the first side, and then when you flip them over, they only take about 2 minutes more. You can tell when it's time to flip because you'll see the batter around the outside edge lose its shine. That way you know it's cooking from underneath. Now it's time to flip my pancakes. I can really smell that lemon. And you can see how the blueberry is cooking through just perfectly. And this is about the time when all the sleepyheads upstairs smell the pancakes and start trickling downstairs for breakfast. There we go. Another touch of butter. I think like so many people, pancakes for me were a weekend treat. You knew it was Saturday when you could smell pancakes being made. If you're making these on the weekend and you have a few extra left, just keep them in the fridge. And then when it comes to Monday morning when you're in a hurry, just take them out of the fridge, pop them in the toaster for a few seconds, and you've got a quick breakfast on the go. There, this is gonna be my stack, hot off the griddle. And of course, you can't have a breakfast pancake without maple syrup. What a treat. Oh, they're so tender and warm. Got all those blueberries in there. So here it is, a great classic breakfast pancake.